Oligopoly Part 3 Arm Races. Decision of US. If decision of US is armed and USSR is also armed, then both are at risk. If decision of US is disarmed and USSR is armed, then in this case US is at risk and weak, USSR is powerful and safe. If decision of US is armed and USSR is disarmed, then in this case US is powerful and safe and USSR is at risk. If both are disarmed, then US is also safe and USSR is also safe. We can see prisoner's dilemma here. If US has to take a decision, then if USSR is armed and it is disarmed, in this case disarm is a bad strategy. Best strategy is armed. Even if the USSR is disarmed, the best strategy of US is armed because it will be powerful. In this case, dominant strategy is armed. Even if they try to make a cartel, but the other countries may cheat, may attack on them. That's why there is a fear that it will affect them. The logic of self-interest drives the participants towards non-cooperative outcome. In this case, others may take advantage of the situation, or the US may disregard that cartel, or USSR may disregard. There is always a chance of cheating. Common resources. There are two oil companies, Exxon and Texaco. There is a land, field, where total pool of oil is worth of $10 million. Drilling cost of one pool is $1 million. If both drill one well, then 12 million is divided in equal ratio, which is 1:1, 6 million and 6 million. The cost of one well, drilling one well is 1 million, then the profit is 5 million. If one company, example E means Exxon, drills two wells, which means 2/3 of the total revenue, which is 12 million, worth is 8 million, and it has to be a cost of 2 million because this company is drilling two wells. Then the profit is 6 million. On the other hand, there is another company, the other company, which is Texaco. If one well, it drills one well, then its revenue is 4 million only, which is 1/3 of the total 10 million. Then cost of drilling is 1 million, which is equal to 3 million profit. And this will happen vice versa. Then now other company will also want to increase its production, so there will be total of 4 wells. One company E, 12 million divided by 2, which is equal to 6 million each, minus 2 million cost of drilling. One well is 1 million, then 2 well is 2 million. Then the profit will be 4 million total profit. Drilling two wells is the dominant strategy for both E and T. E means Exxon and T means Texaco. Now E's decision. If E's decision is to drill two wells and Texaco's decision is also two wells, then both will earn a profit of 4 million each. If E's decision is one well and Exxon's decision is two well, then in this case E will earn a profit of 3 million only and Texaco will earn a profit of 6 million. East decision is to drill 2 wells and Texaco's decision is 1 well, then in this case E's profit will be 6 million and T's profit will be 3 million. If E's decision is 1 well, then in this and T's decision is also 1 well, then both will earn a profit of 5 million, which is total 10 million. In this case, they are producing monopoly outcome. Joint profit is maximized in this case, but because of self-interest, they will be driven to drill 2 wells. Then presents dilemma and welfare of the society. Non-cooperative equilibrium is bad for the society. If US and USSR, then the self-interest will drive them to arm. Therefore, at the end, they end up at risk only. Mexico and Exxon. Because they were driven by the self-interest, they were non-cooperative, due to which they will drill extra wells, which will lead to wastage. The lack of cooperation is beneficial in order to convict more criminals. It depends on the case. In some case it is beneficial, in some case it is detrimental. Lack of cooperation is beneficial in case to convict more criminals, because the dominant strategy, as we have seen above, of the two criminals is to surrender. Self-interest has a benefit, this is convict more criminals, because whatever the situation may be, self-interest will take over the cooperation. At competitive output, total surplus is maximized. Invisible hands helps in case of competitive markets. Why people cooperate sometimes? Example, Jack and Jill first decide to maintain a monopoly output. Then because of self-interest, they may choose a dominant strategy to produce 40 gallons. Now if they include a penalty clause in the agreement, this may lead to cooperation. But then they may start violating again to earn extra if it was a one-time gain. Prisoner's dilemma 2. Prisoner's dilemma. To encourage cooperation, player must must penalize for non-cooperation. Tit for tat strategy, which means जैसा करेगा वैसा भरेगा. Player should start by cooperating and then do whatever the other player did the last time. If the other player has cheated, then he should also cheat. For that. Then public policy towards oligopolies. Policymakers want oligopoly to compete rather than to cooperate. Restraint of trade and antitrust laws, Sherman Antitrust Act 1890. Pollution agreement, illegal. It is illegal. Attempt will lead to fine of $50,000 maximum and jail for not exceeding 1 year. Clayton Act, if a person could prove that she was damaged by illegal agreement, then he or she can recover 3 times of the damage. It is used to prevent merger. Case study, illegal phone call between Robert Crandall, president of American Airlines, and Howard Putnam, Brandis Airways, gave a conversation tape of the president of Brandis Airways gave the conversation tape of Crandall talking about raising prices, which is illegal as per the Sherman's Act, to the Justice Department. 2 years later, settlement was made between Justice Department and Crandall. Controversies over antitrust policies. price maintenance is the amount that a company requires the retailers to charge from the customers. If the retailer charge is less than that amount, then it is violation of the contract. Economics defend it by saying, by denying that it aims to reduce competition by saying that if they want to exert market power, they will raise the wholesale price. Second, some customers may take advantage of good showrooms to take knowledge and then buy from a discounted showroom or retailer. This problem is solved by resale price maintenance. This problem is called free rider problem and predator pricing. A company has a monopoly in a certain product market. A new company enters and captures 20% of the market. In order to recapture the market, the company having 80% of the share will start reducing its price till a point at which it will be able to drive out the other company. After recapturing, it will increase its price again. Such behavior is called predator pricing. This is not profitable business strategy, as price have to be driven below the cost. Company making use of this strategy may end up bearing huge losses, and the competitor may be in a good position to survive, and predator suffers more than the prey. Time. If any two products are sold at a single price, then this is called time of two products. Example, Avengers and Hamlet. Avengers is a blockbuster. Hamlet is an unprofitable art film. Theaters are willing to pay $20,000 for Avengers but nothing for Hamlet. This doesn't increase the willingness to pay. The production company cannot raise its market power by bundling two goods together. Example, Avenger and Hamlet. If a city theatre is willing to give $15,000 for Avenger and Hamlet is $5,000, and country theatre is willing to give $5,000 for Avenger and $15,000 for Hamlet. If the production company bundles these, it can charge $20,000. Case study of Microsoft. The issue that it integrate its browser into Windows operating system. Government argued that this bundling would prevent other company to enter the market. Microsoft adding new features is a part of the process. Example, in a car earlier there was no music system, but it was added. AC was also added. This is modification of the existing product. So the judge ordered that Microsoft should be divided into two companies. Then 1 year later, new judge was given the case. Then Microsoft accepted some restriction, and the government accepted that both should remain part of the Windows operating system.